Hey, what's up? This is Sun Queen Kelcey. I'm representing the Solar Flares Band and Smart Mouth Records. I'm out of Greensboro, North Carolina, and you are watching MCC My City.
So what was it that inspired you?
Life in general inspired me. I remember being a little girl, and this is always the cliche story, but this is real to me. As a little girl, I'll be shouting around the house thinking that I was singing real good, trying to sing all of Sister Act 2, trying to sing Brandy. It was those moments, those early moments, that I knew that I wanted to be a performer. I wanted to be a singer and songwriter.
Who inspired you to become an artist?
I mean, I got a list of people. So I've already said Mary J. Blige. I remember my mom picking me up from daycare, and she would always be playing her on the radio. Jill Scott, Hiatus Coyote, Billie Holiday, Ella Fitzgerald, Indy Ari, Queen, Rage Against the Machine. I could go on for days. Yeah, all of them people, all of them folks.
What's your style?
I would say it's like a genre bending of soul, rock, hip hop, and R&B. Like, my taste in music is my taste in everything. I like a lot of different styles. So when I was younger, I would switch from rock and roll to heavy metal to R&B to soul to rap to hip hop. I would switch all through that, and it felt natural to me. And I think that my personality right now is the same way. So I don't know. It feels natural for me to not be boxed in. And to be able to kind of blend genres or switch in and out. And so if you were to come to one of my shows with my band, the Solar Flares, we have a full lineup of every genre that you can think of, probably except for gospel. But there's some country in there too. But we enjoy rolling from R&B to some heavy metal and rocking it out. Like, we like that kind of shit. It just feels good to us, And as black folks, we originated a lot of these things, so all of it just kind of comes natural to us anyway. So I found Colin. Colin's been with me. He's one of my guitarists. He's been with me since the first band I gigged with, called Dalton Village, and that was like back in 2011, late 2011 to 2014, I think. And so he's just stayed with me since then. He knew Malcolm, who's the other guitarist, and he knew Darian. And they used to perform for the Artist Block band. And so I met up with them. They started rocking with me. I had already knew Tyressa Swilly, and she's been amazing. And she has Through the Fire music. So basically, I kind of had prior relationships with these people, and then they brought in the people that they knew. I recently just got a new drummer. Her name is Jamise. She's amazing, and she was one of Colin's friends before that. So it's just knowing people and them providing their own resources, and we all working together. I guess that's how it happened. It was divine.
What advice would you give someone trying to become a musical artist?
I have a lot of advice. If you want to jump into it, I would always start with observing first, like going to open mics, and then trying it out for yourself, but making sure that you have people in your corner that are supportive of your dream about music. I think it's very important to make sure that your community is in alignment with you. You can't really have people around you that don't encourage you and don't support you, but also you got to have people around you to tell you when you doing something that's like real trash. So don't have nobody around you that doesn't believe in you. So yeah, when I just started going to open mics, and I would look and watch. And then once I got up enough courage, then I was like, well, this is the place that makes me feel safe. And everybody out here is just trying something new, so why not? Future projects. So I always dream about doing an international tour. Right now with the pandemic, it's hard to really imagine exactly where I'm going to be. But, I have dreams of being on the stage for Afropunk, Coachella, Glastonbury. I just want to go all the way around the world and back and multiple times and keep going. And I can't really think of me doing anything outside of this. People have their plan A, their plan B, their plan C. But I think that all of the plans involve music in some way. So either way, I'm probably going to die doing music. Shakori Hills. So have you heard of Shakori? I think Shakori is held in Pittsboro, North Carolina. Well, it's a big ass festival,
Yeah.
and it's a grassroots festival. Every year, about 55,000 people attend, and it's, I think, a 3 to 4 day festival.
Did you get invited to that?
Yes, I did.
Whoa.
Yeah. Now I have been trying to get into that for years, but I finally got invited by somebody that had seen me perform. I think in Raleigh a couple times, and he's on like the planning committee for it. So yeah, we went to Shakori for our first time. Nobody knew who the fuck we were, and we had our own tent. I think it was the Cabaret, the Queen's Cabaret or something. And once we started, I think people kind of like stopped and was listening to us. And then all of a sudden, in our second song, the Cabaret tent was full. Like, people could not move. And I'm telling you, like, people was dancing. And you know, it's a grassroots festival because a lot of people are drunk and high, and which I love because people love to dance when that happens. But when I tell you, like, the way that this crowd truly, truly gave their souls to all of us, and they were really locked into the music. They really enjoyed themselves. That was the best festival I've ever been to, because what I truly enjoy about performing is to be able to interact with the crowd. And then at the end, have people come up and meet me and hug me and think, I really love that. You know, I'm passionate about what I do. So, you know, Shakori Hills, that was number one. And I want all of my shows to be just like that afterwards.
Right. Favorite food.
All right. We just got done talking about food, and today I was really turned on by some ramen. And I feel like right now in this moment, that's my favorite food. So all three of us are going to take a trip to California.
Right now.
Like, yeah, now in this moment. We'll be there in 4 days. And we are going to go to this place and get this ramen. I can't even remember the damn name, but we're going to GPS it, and we're going to get there.
We're going to drive there.
Yeah, we're going to drive.
Yes.
We're going to drive slow.
Slowly.
We're going to sightsee on it.
Right.
I'm going to fuck up some ramen. I'm going to take some pictures, too.
You have to have a power.
Oh, I love this question. Okay. So I would love to be better than Storm. I want to control the weather, but I also want to water bend, and I also want to earth bend. So all three of those.
Be Avatar.
Maybe. No fire bend.
No firebending? Why not? Right. Like, why not be the Avatar?
Well, if I control the weather, I have lightning. So I kind of have fire, I guess. No, lightning is different.
Lightning can create fire.
Lightning can create fire. Lightning is, you know, when you hear thunder, that's the air molecules exploding. And so I've always been fascinated by lightning. So I guess, you know, I would have fire that way, or I could create fire. But you can create entire civilizations by allowing the weather to be nice. You can destroy civilizations by allowing the weather to be tumultuous or whatever. So yeah, having control over the weather would be like having control over the sun.
Sum yourself in one word. What word?
Never been asked that. Interesting.
You heard that first.
Okay. I don't know. I guess I'm gonna be basic and say extraordinary. You fucks with that? Okay. Yeah, extraordinary. Yeah. All right, so that's all I got for now. My name is Sun Queen Kelcey, representing the Solar Flares and Smart Mouth Records. I'm out of Greensboro, North Carolina, and you just watched MCC My City.
Just what?